Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Terrence Carter, and I am here back at it again with another podcast. My apologies for not being on these podcasts for such a long time. I've been very in tune with my YouTube content and growing my YouTube channel, and then I've been working a lot. For those that don't know, I do Uber Eats out here in New York City, and I just been on my grind a lot, so my apologies in advance. Today's podcast, I am here with my lady Marvelise, and we are going to talk about me being on semen retention and Nofap and being in a relationship. I know some people out there in the world feel as if relationships are a little bit tougher being on semen retention, or you guys feel as if, I can't be on semen retention and be in a relationship. But I'm here to tell you that you actually can, and it will benefit your relationship in every way, shape, and form. So I would highly advise that you guys that are in relationships, I highly advise that you guys get on semen retention. The experience is 10 times better, and you don't have to worry about not being able to get up, having premature ejaculation, or you don't have to worry about much because your brain is rewiring itself from watching so much pornography videos. And technically, we're not supposed to be watching other humans fornicate, to be very, very honest. But I do want to welcome you to this podcast. If you guys have yet to do so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Terrence Carter, so I really would appreciate that. And I'm definitely going to keep my foot on the gas now with these podcasts. So I will make it my duty. Point made, period. Now, Marvelise, you want to introduce yourself to the people?
Hi, I'm Marvelise.
Yeah. Keep talking, babe.
I'm Sarah's girlfriend, and
It's my lady. It's my lady.
I want to be able to mention some things that I have experienced being in a relationship with someone who practices semen retention and Nofap. And I can honestly say that if you are in a relationship, it is possible to be on semen retention and Nofap, because especially when you are with somebody who cares about your journey and respects your journey,
It's okay.
So Terrence and I have been in a relationship for almost 4 months now, and we've had one hiccup, but he was able to get himself back together, and I was able to respect his journey and continue to respect his journey. And he's been almost 3 months now, right?
Yeah.
We've been back at it again for almost 3 months now, which is good. I'm very supportive of his journey, and I really respect it, which is why he's been able to keep going.
Only thing I've been having is inner-body orgasms, and I ain't gonna front. Those hit different. So, my bad. Continue.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. So about that, the first hiccup we did have was in the beginning stages of when we first started dating, and I released, but it was a little bit, but it was it wasn't a lot, but I still let the channel know. And it's crazy because once I posted that video got 2,000 views, and I was like, wow, people like to see negative stuff on YouTube, but supposed to positive content and views wise. So I was like, okay. But she's been very, very supportive. She's been very, very respectful of my journey, I'm very, very thankful for her, and even having respect for the fact that I am on semen retention and that I do not watch pornography. I know that the average person would like personally feel like you're weird, or personally try to like downplay you for not watching porn and for wanting to keep your seed to yourself. And another thing too is like me being on semen retention and Nofap definitely has placed me on another like spiritual awakening, because that's what we truly are. We're spiritual beings having this human experience, and we're not always supposed to like live in the flesh, if that makes sense. Like, your flesh wants to watch porn, your flesh, your ego wants to watch, other people fornicate and masturbate and stuff. But when you learn to like live in your spirit, you learn to really take care of your energy. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm on retention and Nofap, to take care of my energy, to have a stronger, connection and bond with myself, with the Most High God, and with those around me. Being on retention and Nofap definitely has strengthened our connection, between me and Marvelise, because the easiest way for me to put it is, because people are so programmed to watch other people fornicate, they think that that's all a relationship is about, but it's not. Like, fornication in a relationship is sacred, right? It's very, very sacred, and that is how you're supposed to be able to manifest with your partner. When you are intimate with your partner, you ask like, or you not even ask, but you say like, think of something that you want, think of something good that you want. You yourself, like, you may think of things that you want to bring to life, and during that time you are supposed to manifest, because this is our highest energy. And the reason why like a lot of men suffer from the premature ejaculation and the erectile dysfunction, or the performance anxiety, or you just sex, but then you're not even getting to know her on a mental level, on a spiritual level. The reason why that happens is because you're too indulged into watching too much pornographic videos, way too much, and you're looking at your woman as an object instead of as an actual person. So that's another thing too. Like, I need to value your woman and look at her as a person. She's a person just like you. She takes a piss, she poops, she may get period, and you as a man, you don't get no period, but she's still human just like you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bleed the same blood. You both have emotions, you both have feelings. And you don't want to be a desensitized person because of a lack of self-control. So like I said, I highly suggest that you guys take retention and Nofap serious. And Marvelise, she's not just my girlfriend. Like, she's not Terrence's girlfriend. Nah, she's my friend. She's my best friend. She's my woman, my lady, my partner. She means a lot to me, like, on a human to human level. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God, like, every day, because the universe, I was about to say God and the universe, same thing. But you will be aligned with the right person in your life. You just have to work on yourself, And if I wasn't, like, working on myself, if I wasn't being open to receiving, if I was, like, closed off to relationships, I would have never came across Marvelise, to be bluntly honest with you guys. But...
And I would like to add that I myself, I'm never really been the type to be into porn. I never really watched the videos because it didn't do anything for me. So being with somebody that does not, watch porn, like, I appreciate that, because I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's constantly watching porn, who's constantly being aroused by other women, even like in public. Like, once you sit in front of a screen, you would objectify any woman you come across, and that's not healthy. And as a woman, I wouldn't want to be compared to other women and how they are in the bedroom. Because you got to keep in mind, like, these are people that are actually fornicating, but in a sense, they're acting, like, some are enjoying the moment, but some are just acting. When you are with somebody that you are in a relationship with, it's more of a sacred a sacred connection, because you are trying to build with this person, right? You have feelings for this person. You have a physical, emotional, mental attraction and connection with that person. Therefore, like, you are more open to just having a better relationship. So that's something that, like, I know that Terrence and I have, is the fact that, like, we both don't watch porn, right? And we're able to just enjoy ourselves, especially when it comes to, like, being intimate.
That's definitely facts. Another thing too is the respect that I've gained for her. I've gained a lot of respect for my release because, like I said, like, she respects my journey. Like, she supports it, and she's not living on an egotistical level where it's like, oh no, you have to release your seed, or she doesn't question me. Like, you gotta think about it, right? As a man, when you release your seed, your woman feels as if she did her job, right? She feels as if, all right, I satisfied him, I made him happy because he released the seed, right? But she's not living in your body physically. She don't know how you really feel when you do ejaculate, And a lot of men, y'all gotta keep it real with yourselves and say, like, bro, like, when I ejaculate, I'm tired. I'm lazy. I'm lethargic. I don't have no energy. Because you're losing what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, you as a man, because you probably never tried semen retention or Nofap, you're ejaculating 2 to 3 times a day. Probably more than that. So now you're doing that over time, and that's actually adding up. And that's why a lot of men feel like, oh, I can't go 7 days without releasing my seed. It's because you've been so used to releasing every day. You've been so used to, you've been so accustomed to it, to where it's affecting your relationship. It's affecting your relationship with yourself. It's affecting your temple. And I remind myself, bro, my temple that's all I have. I got my energy. I have my vessel that God has given to me to live in for the rest of my life. And my energy is my most valuable asset, And the more that I cultivate this, the more that I harness it, it is helping me create. It is helping me bring things to life. Like this podcast. Like I was just telling my release, like, I haven't posted a podcast video in a while, and that's my fault. That's nobody else's fault. That's my fault. Because I've been so on YouTube and working. But today I said, let me just make a video, because why not? Like, why not? I want to keep on adding value to you guys. So yeah, it gives me the ability to create. It keeps me in my natural state. I really don't be caring about what other people think, like, realistically. And it gives you that extra, like, oomph within you that you probably lost because of so much porn, or just you're not that self-aware. You know what I'm saying? Self-awareness is highly, highly important. And in order for me to, like, really meet a better version of myself, I had to be more aware of what I was doing. We get so embedded into the porn industry, right? We so used to it. You're watching it two times a day, 3 times a day, however many times a day you watch it. I can only speak from my personal experience. I was watching that stuff a lot, and it did not help me in life. I didn't make no money from it. I didn't grow a connection with God. I was not using my creative energy the right way. If anything, I was more addicted to my lower nature, and that gave me like anger problems. I ain't gonna front, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I used to have heart problems to where like I had like high blood pressure and shit. And I know like high blood pressure stems from like stress and food, like foods that you may eat and things like that. But I know like I was stressing myself out watching so much porn and thinking that the porn was gonna help me get through whatever I was going through. Cause we use it as a way to cope, right? We go through a stressful situation, we wanna watch porn. You go through anything negative and you're looking for that outlet, but it don't help you. You feel me? So now me being on this journey, I started this journey back in 2019 for those that don't know. And here we are, 2023. 2019 I had a couple slip-ups. It was very, very tough in the beginning stages. Especially the first month or two, I really was like still stuck in a porn cycle. But as I kept battling and I kept on like saying like, we got this, I started really taking semen retention serious. I've been able to create a YouTube channel talking about it. I have a community on YouTube, and I also have a Discord tag too. So it's like I've been able to create things, you know? And it's all due to the power of sexual energy transmutation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely helped me out a lot. If you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. Also, like, for females, you may think that just because your man is not releasing is, like, a huge deal, but it really isn't. Like, Terrence experiences inner body orgasms, and, like, I feel like the feeling is different. Like, I feel like it's better, you know, we're able to, like, continue doing what we're doing. We are able to like manifest things when we are in our intimate moment. So it's a very different connection. It's a very different intimacy from what I experienced prior. It's just a different feeling. Like it's just a different feeling. So just be mindful of, you know, your partner and, you know, their journey, and just be open to like communicating. As a man, like, you should be open to communicating with your lady about your, you know, semen retention journey, and especially like speak to them about what it means to you when it comes to being in a relationship. Are you looking for somebody who is open to allowing you to retain your seed, or are you looking for somebody that is open to you not like watching pornography or anything like that? Are you looking for somebody to will hold off when you tell them like wait, like because you feel like you're about to release? Or are you looking for somebody that is not gonna respect that? Because if you are looking for somebody that's going to respect that, then like you need to communicate that. You need to communicate your boundaries when it comes to intimacy, and surely enough, I'm sure that you will come across somebody that's able to respect that, and someone who wouldn't get upset at you for not releasing. Like I can honestly say that the first time in which Terrence released, I felt bad. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, I messed up. Like, I'm sorry. And it was like, don't worry about it. But I felt some type of way because he was going on a, how long ago streak? It was like almost 2 years, right? It was like a 2-year streak. And like, I felt bad because I'm like, dang, like I legit just made you start over after like not releasing for almost 2 years. I really felt bad, but
I think it was. No, I don't think it's. I think it was like a year.
Yeah, but you was almost at your 2-year mark. It was like
Yeah,
2 months, 2 months away from your 2-year mark. So like I felt at fault. I felt bad. But he let me know that it's okay. Like, the journey continues, and we've been 3 months in now. So like it's possible. It's really possible, and you should just be open-minded. Allow your partner to just become a part of that world, and journey, because it is a journey, and it allows the two of you to just get to know one another on a deeper level. Like when Terrence and I started talking and met each other, like it wasn't no basic questions. It wasn't like, what's your favorite color? What do you like to do? It was like deep-ended questions, and I appreciated him taking the time to just get to know me. I took the time to get to know him. He got down to the nitty-gritty, and I'm not as expressive as him, but I appreciate him being more expressive, because it allows me to open up and just thank you. It allows me to open up and just, speak my mind. It's something I'm still working on, but I really appreciate him taking the time to getting to know me and just enjoying ourselves, enjoying our our connection, enjoying just the journey of just the two of us. And I know I was just gonna start singing that.
And the key word, one of the key words that she used is communication. You can't be afraid to communicate to your lady, about your retention journey, about Nofap. I know some men they'll be afraid to let the girl know or let the woman know oh, I'm on semen retention, because they're afraid of what she gonna think. But you can't be afraid of that. You can't care. We put too much care into what other people think instead of doing something for ourselves, and just, this is what the fuck I do. That's it. See, do you respect it or you don't? But you can't put too much energy into what other people are gonna say. This is your personal journey. This is for you to help yourself out spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. And energy is everything. So why wouldn't you want to protect your energy? And then another thing too that she mentioned is when y'all watching porn, whether y'all want to believe it or not, fellas, it's making your girlfriend insecure because you're watching other girls. So think about that. Do you want her to watch other dudes? Do you want her to watch other dudes naked, having sex with other women? You don't want that, right? So you yourself, you should not be watching other women fornicate or other women naked or whatever, and you have a whole freaking woman. And even if you're not in a relationship, you still shouldn't be doing that, because that's really stunting your growth, and that's stopping the universe from rewarding you for what you really want. I want a relationship, but I can't stop watching other women have sex. Okay, well, you ain't gonna get a healthy relationship. I want a healthier sex life, but I can't stop watching other people have sex. Well, then you're gonna continue to have premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction. Or when it's time for you to, be intimate with your woman, you can't even be fully hard because you watch so much porn. I'm telling you, porn has so much negative effects on your mind and on your body to where you're numb to it. That's why I say you have to stop desensitizing yourself. You feel me? But it'll all make sense though. But yeah, semen retention and nofap and being in a relationship, it is doable. It is a better experience. Y'all will have a lot more respect for each other, you know? And you guys will both be optimistic too. Like, that's one thing that I love about myself. I'm a very optimistic person. Like, no matter what I go through in life, I still look at the positive. I could go through something negative and still learn something positive from it, you know? Because I don't like to be, like, drowned into negativity. Like, just think about the negative. Like, nah, we're not about to do that. It's still positive in life, you know? So, yeah, like, your mindset will definitely change on this journey. And the respect and the love that you have for yourself, your love for yourself will be unconditional. So then it's easier for you to love other people because you're loving yourself. And then the respect level that you have for yourself will be real. And you start to respect other people because you're respecting yourself. Everything starts with you. The way that you treat yourself, treat other people. You love yourself, love other people.